Welcome to episode 18. Are you a 550 safe bet? What do I mean by this? I believe, firstly, that so much business is done at 10 to 6 at night. That's when the contracts come in. That's when the confirmations come through. That's when it's a yes or a no. This is when the last minute things like, oh my gosh, somebody's dropped out, something needs to happen. This is when you can really shine and come to the surface. However, most people never expect it's going to happen. And so when it does, they almost freak out and be like, oh, I don't know. I mean, who would look after my children? And I can't possibly do this. And what? It's tomorrow? Really? And I get the childcare thing. Absolutely. Because I've had that moment so many times where it's like, I've got to call a favor and I've got to ask, or I've got to call that babysitter, whatever it might be. The first thing I want you to think about is I want you to expect it, because this is the thing with the media entertainment industry, is that these things happen. People are on deadlines, people are waiting on things, people are looking for a green light or a red, like things change. This is the way that things move. So firstly, expect it. Secondly, I want you to put things in place, logistics, like what would happen today if, say, you've got kids at home and you had to take a meeting at 10 to 6. Would your kids be prepared for that? Would you be able to take the meeting? Would you be able to take the phone call? How would you do that? If somebody wanted to jump on Zoom, for example, do you have a place and a space in your house where you could set that up? Number 3, at 10 to 6, what do you need and want? I want you to begin to think about what your non-negotiables are. What needs to happen in that moment? Because often that 10 to 6 moment requires a quick decision from you. You can't be flailing about, you can't be faffing about, you can't be hoping for the best and like, I don't know what to say. You have to be able to go with it. And so I want you to have that sense of having stuff up your sleeve. And so if you think about different scenarios, different stuff that you could talk about, I want you to begin to put them together right now. So say somebody okay, let's go back to the pandemic. So many of my clients who had done Speak Up were suddenly opening up this more media life for themselves. And one particular person was a yoga teacher, and she was being called to speak on the radio, and it was a very last minute opportunity. So if you knew that you were in a season of the pandemic where people were at home, I want you to think about those topics that you could maybe speak about as a yoga teacher. And this is about doing the work right now. This is what we do inside Speak Up, because I ultimately want you to be ready. I want you to be in a position where you are ready-made and you are good to go. So many people are waiting and hoping and just assuming maybe that the opportunities will come to them. However, as I've always said, it's going to be much easier if you claim it, if you name it, and if you start putting the feelers out there right now. If you become that person, you decide to become that person who is somebody who is available and can get the job done and can do what needs to be done. I would love you to come and check out Speak Up. If you add magic at checkout, you can save 20%, nickyraby.com/speak up. You can also subscribe to this free series or watch the free workshop, all of which I will link down below. I will see you next time.